Well, here we are in Winter Park, actually Maitland. I work in Winter Park, but not working today. I lucked out after having to take some mail to the airport last night when we had some late carriers, and this is our dispatch truck, and I ended up working till like 11:30 last night. So I actually lucked out today, ended up not having to go in, which is good because we have a hurricane coming tonight here in, near the Orlando area. Just out taking a little walk around. Haven't done a video for a while. Unfortunately, my new GoPro Hero 5 Black is not here yet. I didn't get one here, at a local store. I ended up getting one off of eBay from someone on there, just because the post office kind of screwed up my paycheck last time around. Quite a lot of money just mysteriously disappeared. Even the guy at our district office had no idea how it happened, because everything was right in the system, it just didn't show up on my paycheck. So when I buy stuff on eBay with PayPal, I can get it, not have to pay for like 2 weeks. So I figured I'd do that. That way my pay adjustment goes through by then, and use my debit card, when it comes out of my account. So I won't have my Hero 5 Black to record any of the hurricane related activities around here. I left my Hero 4 Silver over in the Philippines with my wife, which was an accident. My last trip over there, I spent so much time being sick and not really paying attention to things the way I should have. We were leaving to go to Manila, and we were waiting for our ride. And while I normally would have had it in my checked bag, I figured I'd put it in the cargo pocket on my pants, since Cebu Pacific was going to make me check the bag that would normally be a carry-on on the other airlines that I was using. And all of a sudden our ride showed up, and I left it laying there on the kitchen table in the apartment. So now my wife has a Hero 4 Silver. But the new Hero 5 Black is what what I wish they would have made before, actually, with the 30 frame per second 4K, which makes it actually usable. And at the same time, though, it has a touch screen like the Hero 4 Silver did, and it's the same price as the Silver was when it came out. But I'm heading back to the Philippines in about 8 weeks. Sunday, 8 weeks from Sunday. I found a flight. Wanted to get that Hero 5. Hopefully take some nice 4K video of the flights and everything. Trying something a little different this time. The total price I paid for my ticket round trip from Orlando to Manila was $826.26 or something like that. And we'll have to see how that works. Here's some nice pretty flowers. I don't know if they'll be around after the storm. Who knows? If it gets really bad, some of these trees might not be here either. Should be interesting. But I got that flight. It's a JetBlue up to JFK, and from there on it's Air China, a 747 to Beijing capital, I think, and then on to Manila. And then I'm getting into Manila at like 12:55 a.m. and my wife is just going to spend a couple of days in Manila with her sister who's working there now and meet me there. And we're going to get a flight at 4:20 a.m. and just go straight on over to Iloilo for a few days, like 3-4 days. Hopefully get over to Guimaras Island and do some island hopping or something like that for our anniversary. Maybe go check out Mike from my Philippine journey and get together with him, buy him dinner, see how things are going with him. That would be kind of fun since I've been following him for quite a while, so that would be interesting. But hopefully I won't be there a real long time. But I thought it'd be nice to go and see my wife again, you know. I got a letter that was dated the 19th of September from USCIS, just that they had gotten the packet that I sent in. I probably shouldn't have carried this Gore-Tex jacket along with me, but it was raining earlier. I figured with my luck I'd get out here away from the house and get trapped in a sudden storm. They have my packet now that I sent in for her spousal visa. And from what I understand, processing times right now are taking maybe 4 to 5 months at least. So that would put in February somewhere, whenever you know, she finally gets here, at least, you know, before her visa was approved and all of that. So that should be good though. Hopefully, at least things are moving. We finally got everything together that she needed. Took a while for her to get everything done because she needed to get a new passport and everything. Well, not a new one, her first one actually, because she never needed one before. And so turn this around. Be interesting to see what this looks like. Tomorrow this time we'll have like maybe like level 3 hurricane winds around here probably. Little squirrels and all the birds. Hope they have fun. I'm not really sure. Since the last time I made a video, I don't really know that I've done any kind of updates on my wife's situation and all she had to go through. And this little cheap Sony camcorder does a great job. But, you know, when I was over there in April, thought that she had had things pretty well done. Went and got an NBI clearance and everything. Then it turned out she needed to get the CFO, the certificate from the CFO for a seminar, you know, about cross-cultural marriages and all that kind of stuff. And so she was going to do that. Had the flights all done and everything. Had a ticket from Pagadian City over to Cebu. And of course, don't you know, due to bad weather, the one flight a day that leaves from there to where she had to go was canceled. And so then she had to set up another appointment for another seminar, and that delayed that another few weeks. And had to get another, you know, airline ticket and everything. I think Cebu Pacific gave her some kind of like a, you know, like a certificate for like a, you know, promo rate sometime in the future within a certain period of time or whatever. But then we thought, okay, everything's done. Then they made her go get a new NBI clearance, even though she had just gotten one a couple months previously, you know. So it was just constant delays until we finally got everything ready and my lawyer could get everything sent in. But so now that's done, and you know, they've had the paperwork probably for another, you know, last couple of weeks at least. I think he got everything sent in about three weeks ago. So she will hopefully be getting over here sometime, but I don't see that happening by December. I originally had taken a couple weeks off in December, so in case she was here for our anniversary. Plus, it's always a good time to get a couple of weeks break from the madness at the post office. I went to some supervisor training a while back, and they said that the Amazon parcel volume and everything that we had last year is nothing compared to what we're getting this year. We're turning into pretty much a parcel company these days. We're going to have like twice as many parcels this year as we did last year during Christmas, so definitely good for our business though. But it's going to be a crazy time at the post office, so I can't complain about the thought of leaving for a couple of weeks and going over to the Philippines. It's not going to be a super long trip, but it will be fun. Get there for our anniversary at least. Maybe go over and, like I say, do some island hopping or something. But just thought I'd do a little update. Take advantage of the opportunity here to show the pre-hurricane situation. I've got my my peanut butter and jelly and some beef jerky and some mini blueberry muffins and some miniature Snickers bars and a case of water and all that sort of thing. But nothing too dramatic. It's not like I have anywhere to go anyways, and who knows what the situation is going to be as far as work. Got to be back at work Saturday. It's not like I can go evacuate anyways. I don't really like the thought of leaving my stuff defenseless if there were to be some kind of damage to my apartment. I don't know. I think the building where I live is pretty sturdy. There could be some damage if there was, too many, branches flying around and stuff like that. Big glass door coming into my living room from the balcony, So I'll have to try and shoot a little video of that if anything interesting happens other than just some wind and rain. The latest track shows things coming in, fairly close to, Orlando. Not like the eye is actually going to be right over us, but considering how wide the storm is, I'm sure it'll be interesting. Probably be without power for a while and things like that. So we'll see. It's been kind of interesting in the expat YouTuber community lately. Some of you probably remember my my Dumageddon Expat, a parody channel that I did briefly before I just realized I didn't have time to just pay attention to it every day and deal with all the controversy that came up every time I did something on there. But it's interesting, when I was doing that and talking about all that stuff, and YouTubers wanting their subscribers to donate and buy drones for them and shit like that. Then and talking about everybody's friend Peter and everything, it was amazing what I'd look at the number of views and the minutes of view time you get off of that. And now we've got this whole other thing, with the guy with his Social Security drama, and everybody else, all these other Philippines YouTubers making videos about that subject. And I'm sure that's probably driving up their views. There seems to be a pretty hardcore audience for that, for these people talking about each other. And I just decided it wasn't really my thing. But I see this one guy that has a channel now. It looks like he's pretty much doing kind of what I was doing there, as far as just like, stoking the flames just to see how many views he can get. I did it kind of as an experiment, but it'll be interesting to see where that all goes. It's amazing how many views you can get off of stuff like that. I don't know, I've kind of just gotten over the whole thing about all these people trying to see how many people they can piss off just to get views, and they're all sitting around talking about each other and making money off of each other, from the same like 2,000 or 3,000 viewers, I guess. I don't know what the total pool is of people who are interested in these guys talking about each other. But I'm going to try and keep my channel free of that crap and, focus on actual, things that matter. And, some travel stuff. So hopefully in another couple of months, I we'll be over there, try and take some nice 4K video, things like that. I wish I would have had a nice 4K waterproof camera when I was in El Nido a couple years back, island hopping and snorkeling and stuff like that. So hopefully I can get some pretty decent footage of the whole thing, and the plane flights, and that whole route going there with Air China, and some stuff about that. And I've read some really mixed reviews about what the food service and stuff like that is on Air China. When you find an $800 round-trip ticket from Orlando to Manila, you're not really doing it for the high-class food. I'm just looking for a ride, and as long as they don't, crash and kill me, I don't really care that much about, the food service. But it should be interesting to take some video of that, try and get some of that stuff up. I don't know how much I'll be able to upload at, at any kind of full resolution while I'm over there, considering what the internet speeds are like and all of that, but at least when I get home I can do that. And hopefully, here we got some visitors. Guess they're hoping I have food. And maybe here the next couple of weeks before I go, get out and test that GoPro and maybe do some stuff about it. I'm not going to bore everybody with making an unboxing video of that. I don't know how many videos people can watch of some guy taking a camera out of the box. I'm sure it's something people have seen before. I've never quite understood the whole point of those unboxing videos, unless you're actually going to tell somebody something about it and show them what the device does. But I guess it's just a way to fill time and be the first to do the video about something. But hopefully it'll be a good camera. That silver I had was nice. I guess with the 2.7K on the Hero 5 Black, they've got the new linear mode. Might try that. I don't know if I'll get around maybe getting one of those Karma gimbals for it before I go. That would be kind of nice. I actually bought a gimbal for for my Hero 4 Silver, and it turned out to be a total piece of junk. It just wouldn't really stabilize correctly, and when I tried to download the new firmware update on it, it just died, and that was that. I never did get it running again, and I couldn't get a new one because it was too close to when I was heading back over to the Philippines before to get married. And so that's still laying around my apartment somewhere, just doing nothing. So maybe I'll get this Karma hand grip and gimbal. That way, if you want to get any kind of stabilized 4K footage out of it, you can do that. They have the in-camera, electronic image stabilization at some of the lower resolutions in that camera, but it kind of impacts the image quality a little bit. And the way it's kind of, shuffling stuff around, just trying to pick up stuff from different pixels on the sensor, and not quite the same as what, say, 4K would be on a nice gimbal. So I'll have to try that out, see how it works. But anyways, I just want to do that little update pre-hurricane here. Take a little video, see what it's like. Be interesting to see what it's like here in a couple of days. Hopefully all this stuff will still be here. It'd be nice to think that we just get some high winds around here and some rain, and not have to worry about too many difficulties. Oh, look, there we go. Bonus duckling footage. How cute. Someone's photobombing the ducklings. Oh, that's kind of cool. I hope they're all safe during the hurricane. Don't know if they have a place to hang out and hide or not. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that, so Anyways, just wanted to let everybody know I'm still alive, for those few people in the world who care. I know somebody made a comment on one of my videos one time that I should change it to like Kano Monthly instead of Kano Daily. I guess it's probably been a lot more than a month since I actually did one. I've been too busy with other things, pretty much just working all the time, and you know, now it'd be nice to get ready and go back over there, and be nice to do some snorkeling and stuff, and get some good video hopefully. But anyways, that's that, and I will talk to you guys later. Hope everyone, if you're here in Florida anywhere, hope you all stay safe. And if you're in the Philippines, hopefully you're all getting along over there without too much drama. And if you need to get back here for your Social Security, hopefully you can manage that. Not a lot going on here today. All the places are sold out of gas. Everybody's getting ready for the storm. Let's check out our little ducklings again. One nice thing about a Zoom is you can check out the little ducklings without having to get up and annoy them. So hopefully that's not too boring for everybody.